And Mar is not checked in the sandbags position. This could be big. Now, Safix hasn't fallen just yet. Oh, he will to one of the defenders. This position is still not checked. Relax. He's got the bomb and he's been spotted. Mar might be able to make this happen. In fact, he will. Oh, he does pepper him down. Not able to get the kill. He will secure it onto the other. And this will mean that Relax in a 1 versus 3. He does get one and does well to do so, but he...
For Bubble, at least, he wants to get aggressive. Lyngby Vikings, in the meantime, taking this mid control, and it seems to be straight towards the B bomb site, where Red Star, Dreamer, they'll be creating a crossfire, but they have to rely on Bubble behind the smoke to sit upon the stairs. And with a whole minute 30 remaining, Lyngby Vikings already have this bomb site. Now they need to get the C4 down. They're losing players thick and fast, Pronogo. And with another headshot coming through, that might bail them out of some temporary trouble. Yes, the frags are coming in for MBAPPEEK, but it is only Vasher. Needs to hold down this angle, finds the first, but I don't think that there's much more to be done here. Running out of ammo, it will be MBAPPEEK second.
Vasher does very well to get that kill there, and he even repositions. In theory, if he had a little bit more health or maybe a better weapon recovered from the CT defenders, he might have been able to pull that clutch off in the 1 versus 3, but he's judging by the economy. But they should have a fighting chance here, especially if Dreamer gets super aggressive. Bird from Sky, the IGL for the Vikings. He's posturing towards...
Certainly will do. Mar here to try and hold it on his lonesome. M4A4, and, well, turned around. Fasher was an easy frag to find, but now needs to wrap up a couple more with the Mantis advantage. The smokes and flashes seem to be coming over the top, and with 50 seconds left to play with, the Lyngby Vikings will now make their pursuit off the back of these frags. Rouse with another one. They're all closing in, and I don't think this nade is going to stop too much. It's a 100 HP bomb planter in the form of Rouse, and as he gets sprayed away, it won't break the buy. It looks like they want to go for a cheeky defuse here through the smokes. Yes, there's good coverage, but with those frags happening, it's Lyngby Vikings first. This is going on. There was no smoke thrown towards the sandbags. Somehow running out of ammo there on Mar. And Bubble, yes, he's got this.
On the other side of the site, so Lyngby Vikings not walking into that stack, and Dreamer's going to rack up a couple of shots. He's good for 1. He's forced back because of Nato Safix's op. The rest of them are coming.
They certainly are. It's the M4A4 to try and contend it. Dreamer, only the first, and Red Star's got the angle. Needs both of them. A great secondary headshot to drop the bomb. With only 3 seconds on the clock, there's no chance to get it to be damage taken. And I think Bubble actually has to be the main man if they don't check him. They absolutely won't. 2 quick kills, picks up the AK-47 to the tertiary angle behind the smokes. Doesn't look like Relax can spot out absolutely anything. And with 10 seconds left, they've been timed out once again. That bomb is a million miles away. It's dropped in the central point of that ramp area. And Lyngby Vikings, tail tucked between legs, have to backtrack.
You thought Red Star might have fallen there in that hold, especially when he traipsed through that Molotov very slowly, but he manages to...
Towards the 8-9 plus rounds on this T side, then I feel like the betters are going to start going with them.
Right now, we're on a journey going with the Lyngby Vikings up towards A. They've already made it on pretty much dry. Victor traded out by Nato Safix's sniper.
And that AWP is a weapon that they didn't actually have to contend with earlier. So with mid-control completely taken from the Lyngby Vikings, of course, that AWP is going to have to watch both angles. He needs to prioritize that back line, knowing that he needs to hold it back towards the A bomb site. This won't be a retake scenario whatsoever in the 1 versus 4, of course. You just want to keep that sniper at all costs. And is that even possible at this point? You see Lyngby Vikings starting to go for this pressure. The net is starting to tighten. Quick angle, that's very tight, and does the damage. Kings. I don't think they can afford to go for this hunt. It will just be the passive setup. Scoreline closed.
Yeah, if Bird from Sky has... As we get into the depths of round number 9, we have 30 seconds on the clock for the Vikings to figure out where they want to go. Nato Safix cracks off a shot onto Red Star, and it looks like the B hit is once again on. Will they be able to make this bomb count? No, they've actually rotated over to A. And so have the MBAPPEEK CTs. They've rotated off A. They've got to get back in there.
This is a complete mess. Victor, yes, he's got the angle, and only notable damage dealt was onto that sandbags member. And now he's being flashed completely away. I feel like MBAPPEEK just have to go for the fallback option here, losing players. Rouse, what will he be able to spot out here? Remember, there is money here for Lyngby Vikings, so they will want to go for these peaks. And spotting out Mar, I don't know. 2 kills, definitely notable there. The AWP in contention of going down, and it does. Unreal.
Dreamer fall.
They're taking these risks towards the middle of the map, now aggressive on the A-bomb site, and even making those jumps. You're never going to get. Certainly isn't enough. He needed that frag. Being smoked off, a lovely headshot through the smoke and heavy damage dealt leaves Mar in a sticky situation. He gets his head blown off, and now Dreamer has to prioritize both angles. Where do you look? He's got no idea. And with 10 seconds left, Lyngby Vikings should be able to plant this bomb, and it's a 1 versus 3 for Red Star, where he has to save once again. There's no money in the tank.
Especially if Red Star falls to the hunt. And the Vikings, crucially, they can afford to hunt. They've spotted his position out. If Red Star falls, even less of a chance for MBAPPEEK in the next round. And it's not where you want the CTs to be in this position. You want them to feel like they can break everything out. But we talked about the money and how important it is, especially on Vertigo, especially in this T-side favored economy meta that we've seen develop at the pro.
And have that star-studded performance, they're going to find it difficult. Mid-control here from the Lyngby Vikings. Rouse completely follows up, and MBAPPEEK look totally lost on this CT side. That mid-control is falling apart. This B bomb site, whereas usually it's A, is absolutely crumbling, and it doesn't look like MBAPPEEK are proving any resistance whatsoever. The smokes go away, the bomb should as well, and look at that stairs position falling. MBAPPEEK, no chance.
5 members still alive for the Vikings. You called it. No chance in this round either. And Red Star will presumably be saving that AWP again. You talked him up a little bit. He's a younger player. And as he falls now, Victor with it all to do, he'll take the 2 kills. He'll even to get their 9th on the board. We head into round number 14. The question is, will Victor scrounge up this AWP once again? He misses the flick. Now Safix will take it. And in fact, far from perfect. An accurate description of MBAPPEEK's CT side right now. They're trying to change that narrative as Mar cracks off an opening kill. This is good. Some of the rounds that MBAPPEEK have managed to get on the board have been off of the back of opening kills, opening duels won by their CT defenders, particularly around this A site. We haven't seen the Vikings have the same amount of success when they try to take this A site, and that's why Relax is still applying pressure to the B side. Meanwhile, in mid, Rawl's able to rack off a shot. NATO trades back on the A side as well. Dreamer still holding. Gonna have to see what else can happen. Bird from Sky picking up the AWP in an uncharacteristic, difficult one to argue for with their money in the bin.
That bomb is finally being planted, and realistically, MBAPPEEK
and this T side cracking up into double digits as we enter into what will be the last round of our first half. Not able to fire on all cylinders here. Mar takes the shot. Ball's in contention. 2 people in mid here, but if this trade doesn't come in, okay, they're able to stabilize. Opening kill.
Members pride away off the server. Here comes the swing Pronogo, and it's right into the waiting arms of Red Star. They needed to go for the trade there, but it was a little bit disjointed. I compliment them, and then it all goes wrong. Red Star is locked here by the flames, doesn't want to push through, but there's no punishment from Fasher, so he has to grab this bomb and maybe even get it onto this A-bomb site. Yes, Fasher has the AK, and the angle placed. Red Star makes the key mistake, and Fasher... Digits get tapped in. 7-3-5-5-6-0-8, of course. And now the AK-47 can creep closer. MBAPPEEK, this will be a 5-10 half, and even that isn't good enough. Fasher is up close and personal. I don't know if they'll even check the angle. Victor needs to, doesn't. Headshots galore as Dreamer finally nails it. He'll bail them out of trouble, but it'll only be the 5th.
What a display from Fasher. Of course, Red Star making the mistake to peek him on A ramp. Opens that round up with 20 seconds left for him to rotate onto the B bomb site. He will eventually...
It'll be Victor leading the charge. These blocks better at closer range. You need the headshots, and Victor's not connecting them. Finally finds a stray bullet into Rouse's cranium. And it's Bird from Sky to try and compromise here inside the rafters. Yes, he's got that scaffold position fully poised. 3 players towards B for Lyngby Vikings. And Bird from Sky wants to press on this aggression. Maybe the USPS not so good up close and personal, but connecting onto shoulders onto the low HP members of Dreamer. Definitely the way to go. The Glocks are now closing inwards. Bubble needs another, but needs to go for the reload before he can re-peak. And with 1:05 remaining, this A-bomb site could certainly all fall apart, but Lyngby Vikings are doing just enough to cling on to it. They've still got 2 defenders here with a 3rd wrapping in, and with Flasher dealt with, now the bomb can go away, and Relax can't do anything to prevent this. He needs the headshots right now, and what a shot! That's absolutely startling. Red Star drops, and maybe an opportunity with everybody going down. Lyngby Vikings at 11th.
It's a team effort from the Lyngby Vikings to secure round number 11 on the pistol round. What an incredible showing from them. They peppered down the play.
And it's MBAPPEEK on the back foot this time. This could all spiral out of control. Lyngby Vikings, we were doubting the Vertigo pick, but throw. And most notably, you get that bomb down. Usually the T's actually get the better buy. We see that evidence of it on the scoreboard this time. Bird from Sky, nice headshot. And now does he take the back lines? MBAPPEEK forced into the issue, and with only 10 seconds to plant this bomb, and all of the players falling, they won't even get to get it down.
No bomb plant for on their T side. Vikings stymieing them at every turn.
They certainly are. This is basically their last hurrah to try and get back into this what looks to be the, not guaranteed score line, but definitely predicted. Especially with Fasher completely controlling mid and those Molotovs only burning to allow Red Star 1. He gets traded. Ma doesn't even have this C4. Does have the flank under contention, though, so an opportunity. Same impact today. Often Vertigo can be a little bit difficult, especially when everybody else is finding the frags, right? Ma, quick kill. Doesn't know where NATO's playing from, so wants to linger in above the smoke, but NATO's got it. Plays to his disadvantage.
Down from Bird from Sky on short. Cloak Rawls' position in that area. Bubble very close. They'll trade off onto Rawls. This is a good opening kill for MBAPPEEK. They need to convert off of it, though.
Yeah, they need so much more. Even if they take this round, they will need another 10 on the trot to take this in regulation. Otherwise, OT is maybe in question. Maybe the only way out of this one. Bubble, nice angle, gets traded. That AWP is just re-peeking into MBAPPEEK for days. And Lyngby Vikings HP relegated down to the doldrums of orange health. But that double peek's going to seal his fate. It's a Lyngby Vikings 10 ahead.
These younger players get more kills than they have years in life.
That's true. I didn't think of that. That's something that's never been mentioned before. I mean, yeah, you've got a lot of these 19-year-old players. This map, by the way, and a minute 10, Red Star through the smokes trying to do some damage here. Has got a precarious position, but very easily dealt with, and there goes the bomb along with all of his teammates. Mara 1 versus 5. Yes, the Deagle's trying to dig them out of trouble, but 50 seconds left to play with, and a whole world of pain to approach. It's NATO Sapphics.